Mercury is the smallest planet in the solar system, named after the Roman messenger god. Is located closest to the Sun and is one of the 4 terrestrial planets. The planet moves around the Sun at an average speed of 47.87 kilometers per second, making it the fastest planet in our solar system. It takes 87.97 Earth days for Mercury to orbit the Sun once, making it the planet with the shortest orbital period. Mercury is a rocky, terrestrial planet with a thin atmosphere. Its proximity to the Sun makes it one of the hottest planets in our solar system, with temperatures reaching up to 800 degrees Fahrenheit during the day and dropping to minus 290 degrees Fahrenheit at night. These extreme temperatures and lack of atmosphere make it unlikely for life to exist on the planet's surface. Mercury is the smallest planet in our solar system, with a diameter of 4,880 kilometers, making it only slightly larger than our Moon. Its distance from the Sun varies from 46 million kilometers at its closest approach to the Sun to 70 million kilometers at its farthest point. Due to its small size and proximity to the Sun, it has the highest density of all the planets in our solar system, making it the second most massive planet after Earth. Mercury takes only 88 Earth days to complete one orbit around the Sun. Mercury's orbit is elliptical, meaning that its distance from the Sun varies, with the closest distance being 46 million kilometers and the farthest distance being 70 million kilometers. Mercury's rotation is unique in the solar system as it is in a 3:2 resonance with its orbit. This means that it rotates 3 times for every 2 orbits around the Sun. As a result, one day on Mercury, the time it takes for the planet to rotate once on its axis, lasts 176 Earth days. The planet rotates very slowly compared to its orbital period. Mercury, like the other terrestrial planets, formed from the solar nebula, a cloud of gas and dust that surrounded the young Sun. The planet is believed to have formed around 4.5 billion years ago. Scientists think that Mercury's core is composed of about 60% iron and a smaller amount of sulfur and nickel. Mercury's core is proportionally larger than those of the other terrestrial planets and likely formed earlier in the planet's history. This has led scientists to suggest that Mercury may have formed from the collision and subsequent merging of 2 smaller planets. Mercury's crust has no tectonic plates, and its iron core is enormous, making up 85% of the planet's radius, while Earth's inner and outer core accounts for about 55%. Mercury's structure is unique in many ways. It is the smallest planet in our solar system, and it has a metallic core that makes up about 60% of its mass. The core is believed to be partially molten, and it generates a magnetic field that is offset relative to the planet's equator. The planet's rocky mantle surrounds the core, and its surface is covered with a thin layer of rocky material. Mercury's surface is rocky and heavily cratered, with many long and winding valleys. It has a large impact basin known as the Calories Basin, which is about 1,550 kilometers in diameter. The planet's surface is also marked by scarps, which are cliffs that are thought to have formed as the planet's interior cooled and contracted. The surface temperature of Mercury is extreme, ranging from 100 Kelvin at night to 700 Kelvin by day. This is because the planet has no significant atmosphere to reduce the effects of the Sun. Mercury's atmosphere is virtually non-existent, with only a trace amount of helium and hydrogen. It is so thin that it is considered to be a vacuum, with a pressure that is millions of times lower than Earth's atmosphere. The lack of an atmosphere is thought to be due to the planet's small size and proximity to the Sun, which would have caused any atmosphere to be stripped away over time. Mercury's magnetic field is much weaker than Earth's, with just 1% of the strength at the surface. However, it interacts with the magnetic field of the solar wind to sometimes create intense magnetic tornadoes that funnel the fast, hot solar wind plasma down to the surface of the planet. These tornadoes are thought to play a role in shaping the planet's surface over time. Exploration. Mercury has been explored by NASA's Mariner 10 spacecraft in the 1970s and the Messenger spacecraft from 2011 to 2015. The Bepi-Colombo mission by the European Space Agency and the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency is currently en route to Mercury, set to arrive in 2025.